much more pleased in the second half than I was the first. Thought we were playing hard, but we were kind of stuck in concrete a couple times as far as the loose balls in the first half. Wasn't happy with our reaction time. I thought we were a little tight, maybe. We played a pretty good basketball team that was well prepared. You could tell they'd taken our exhibition game, which was on TV, and did a good job of scouting us and took away some options. So it was good that they did that, because now we've got to make some adjustments. But we played to our identity the second half. That's the biggest thing. First half we did not, obviously. But the second half we played more to our identity and who we want to be and how we want to play. Created a lot of offense from our defense. A lot of talk at halftime about quick giving up transition points and second shots. That's all it was in the first half for them. That's it. I mean, just transition points and second shots. And the second shots we gave them in the first half gave them a lot of confidence, because we jump out, I think, 7-2, and then they score, I don't know how many, 10 points almost on second shots in the next 2-3 minutes. And that allowed them to gain some confidence. But, you know, I liked the second half. I was pleased with that aspect of it.
How much do you like what you saw out of Leighton Hammonds tonight?
No, he did good. He affected. We need him to affect the stat sheet even more. You know, I'd like for him to get 5 to 6 rebounds a game at least. But I thought he shot the ball well. I thought he got a couple block shots, I think, a steal. So yeah, he played a good game. And those points he gave us, we needed, because that's what we're going to continue to find. Who else can score for us? And then usually Hickey's been scoring more for us. And but he, as you can see, he's definitely a pass first. He's not even looking to score. And sometimes we need him to probably probe a little bit more. Because we're gonna need to find some points.
Is that a glimpse of maybe what you guys used to see and talk about with Leighton in practice last year?
Yes, yeah, he's had moments like that, and even this year he's been working hard on his shooting. We don't want him just to become just a three-point shooter, but he can make them. He's got great length. We've just he's got. I'm not worried about it. We've challenged him to rebound. I've not been happy with his rebounding at his size, and we just challenge him to be aggressive and affect the game, because he has the ability to do that. He's almost 6'9" and long and rangy and can do a lot of things. And you know, I thought he had a good first game.
Were you happy with how LB tried to impose himself on offense?
Yeah, it got to a point we were just playing off of him, and you can do that with LB because he's such a good passer out of the post normally, and he got a little frustrated there at times, but it was a good challenge. I didn't think he played great. He played good, and he gave us some points when we needed it. Shot the ball well from the free throw line. But yeah, we got him a lot of touches, and I thought he responded most of the time.
The amount of time he was down and then kind of hobbling over to the sideline, and this sort of looked worse than it turned out.
Yeah, you know, I was concerned just because he normally doesn't. He gets beat and banged a lot, and he doesn't usually respond. So when he went down and stayed, he's not faking. So I knew that. You know, there's some guys out there that hey, you're kind of used to it, but not him.
Big Anthony looked much better than he did in the exhibition.
Yeah, he got involved. He gained some confidence as the game went along. You know, what I like to rebound the ball above the rim. Something we haven't had in a while. Rebounded the ball above the rim. Had a presence at the rim, a physical presence at the rim, blocking shots, rebounding, dunking. Be honest with you, things we haven't seen from him in practice enough. What he did tonight is what we expect. We just need to see it more. But yeah, I think it was you saw a guy that kind of got on a roll and kind of wanted more of it. Kind of said, "Oh, this is kind of fun. This is all right. I see what I can do," and then I think he got a little more aggressive.
That was kind of important for you when he went in too, because before that is when they were kind of.
Well, the first time he got in, he gave us a big burst, a big boost. First time he came in, got him extended minutes at that point, and played him until he got tired. Yeah, he was really good at the 5 spot, really good. Obviously the stats kind of speak for itself, but he gave us what we're looking for out of him. We need him to be a presence at the rim.
Solomon gets the start. Did you learn anything about maybe where he's at or what he can improve on?
Yeah, I think he was a little tight, a little bit, but no, he's been playing really well. That was a reward for the practices he's been playing in, been playing well in. But no, it's a tough challenge. They're post guys, and we knew it. We're seniors, I think, very high energy. And it was a good challenge for him, a very tough challenge. And he did a lot of good things. Mitchell, what Mitchell does, he's not going to wow you right now and stuff, but from our standpoint, when we watch film, he does a lot of little things that we like defensively, a lot of good things. And I suspect when I go back and watch the film, even though he didn't get a lot of minutes, he probably still did a lot of good things. But he did some things he's going to learn from. You know, he guarded a guy tonight that we, other than Michael Cobbins, who does things that we don't do in practice. Anthony Allen's not going to be driving it and spinning it, and Socek's not doing that. Cobbins does a little, so he had to guard something he's not been guarding a little bit. So great adjustment. He's going to play minutes for us. We like him a lot, and he's going to be very good.
Socek only played 3 minutes. Was that because of injuries?
A little bit of injury, and this was a tough game, too, a little fast. This game's a little fast. And, as I keep saying, you know, Anthony Allen played well. You know, and he plays like that, then he's going to. Next game, it might be Socek. You know, that's the way, you know, for about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 through there, about 6, 7 guys, that's the way it's going to be. I mean, if you play well, you're going to keep playing. If not, somebody else is going to get to play. There's only really 4 guys on our team that I can tell you right now is probably going to get 30 minutes a game, you know, 27, 28, 30 minutes a game. And the rest of them, hey, you know, if you're playing well, you're going to get to play. If you're doing things in practice, you're going to get to play. If not, there's always somebody sitting right there ready to go. I mean, I thought Newberry gave us good minutes when he got in there. Gave us really good minutes. Gave us energy. Gave us a little spurt. That group played well. That group kind of brought us back.
So maybe premature to ask about Joe Burton. Is he a redshirt candidate?
We're just waiting to see. We're waiting to see. Waiting to see. Haven't made a 100% decision yet.
You got to see LB go down and you run over to him late in the first half. Are you kind of holding your breath there? Or?
Yeah, I was nervous because he was down for a while, and you don't see LB like that a lot. So it was kind of scary, but I'm happy he's all right. He got up. He was in pain a little bit, but he's good now, so that's always good.
Leighton, you look comfortable and confident out there tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it felt natural today. I mean, I was making shots, playing hard on defense, but it starts with these guys in practice getting on me, just telling me to just play my game. I mean, playing with this guy right here, one of the best shooters in the country, I mean, I want to make shots so I can be like him, so it's always good to have these guys around pushing me.
Last year, I know you played really well in practice, and you had a couple games where you played well, but probably not the complete season you wanted. Was it important for you tonight to come out and play well and kind of get this thing going in the right direction from the get-go?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm always a believer in first starts and starting off good and having a good foundation. So this first game, I feel like I put myself in the right direction, especially on defense, being more active. That's my main focus. I mean, offense will always come, but helping this team out, I feel like I can help out on defense and rebounding. So I feel like I did good to that today, so keep improving.
You guys early on were sort of searching for something inside, and kind of talk about what Ant brought to the table tonight.
You know, he's here to be a rim protector and defensive presence inside, and you know, with Mike out these first couple games, that's something that we need to fill, and he did a great job in that second half coming in, giving us a lot of energy, blocking shots, rebounding, and you know, his emotion and everything, I think, just kind of helped spark us a little bit, and he did a good job of coming in off the bench and providing some positive plays for us.
And I saw he got emotional after a couple blocks, and then he got called for that one foul, and you had to go calm him down there, right?
Yeah, he's a wild horse sometimes, but he's a great guy. He's really emotional out there. He plays with a lot of passion, so sometimes we just got to hold the reins on him so he doesn't get out of control, but he's a great guy.
The other day he talked about how nervous he was in the exhibition. I don't know if you guys noticed that because he looked out of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, that's just natural. I mean, I remember my first exhibition game. It's just natural to be nervous for your first game, and he did a great job of coming back the first, real game that matters, and he kind of learned from the mistakes he made in the exhibition game, and so give him a lot of credit for correcting the mistakes he made and turning them into positives this time.
Phil, when Leighton's playing like he did tonight, making shots like that, what can he mean to this team down the line?
Oh, it's big, just it opens it up for everybody else. When he's knocking shots down, that's just another player the other teams are going to have to respect. And, we've all seen Leighton do it in practice, and we've seen him do it all his freshman year, and it doesn't surprise me that he was knocking those shots down. I've seen him do it, hundreds of times in practice, but now the fans haven't seen it as much. But we're expecting a big year out of him, and we know that he can be a positive spark for us on offense and defense this year.
Phil, do you like the quick turnaround?
game Sunday?
Yeah, I do. I mean, when you're playing, it's always fun. I mean, everybody would rather play than practice. So, I mean, you know, it's just another chance to get out here and play another game. And so we're excited. We get another opportunity to take the court. We kind of got some jitters out of the way, hopefully. And we just need to, you know, move on and continue to work on things that we got to improve on. There's things we got to get better at, and we have another chance to go out there and do it Sunday and correct a few things.
So do you need some more preparation time?
You know, right now I think a big thing is film. You know, film's the best tool there is out there, and just we'll watch the film tomorrow and we'll learn from some of those mistakes, and then we'll go out there and try to correct them on Sunday.
What's harder around here, a practice or a game?
It's a tough question.
Tough question. He says it's easy.
I mean, I love practicing, especially with these guys, because, you know, it's like getting better. It's like going to your job and you're doing something you love every day. And the game is just was the result of practice. So, I mean, I would say I like the game better because I get to show off what we do in practice, but don't get it twisted. Practice is fun.
So playing 4 games in, 8 days is not any...
No, I don't think so. And, you know, Coach Ford really pushes us in practice every day, and that's what he wants. He wants our practice to be tough, so when it does get to the game, they seem easier. And I think that does pay off. You know, we'll practice, we get after it really hard, and so when the game comes, it almost seems slower. It seems a little easier. And so we've been working hard. That's why we can do all that conditioning in the off season. So for turnarounds like this, we just have to get off our feet, rest a little bit, and then get ready to go against Sunday.